my top tips, my top 3 tips for investing in August here in Dubai real estate. So if you were on the telephone to me now, if you were face to face with me, or if we were doing a Zoom call, this is exactly what I'd be telling you. I don't have any notes or paper here. It is something in my head that I'm advising every one of my clients in the last couple of days. So my hot 3 tips for investing. Firstly, any apartments, whether they are older or younger, but in top locations with top facilities. Now, what do I mean by top locations? So here in Dubai, most people who are buying apartments, not everyone, you are investors, you want to put it on rent, especially short-term rent. So you want to be in locations where people want to live, right? They don't want to be stuck in the middle of nowhere. Most people that are doing rentals or short-term won't have cars or transport, and public transport doesn't really exist in Dubai, so then people have to get taxis. So location is things like in Dubai Marina, in downtown Dubai, right next to the metro station, or possibly, by the beach, somewhere that people really want to live and rent as a tourist. And in fact, they don't mind getting a taxi because of the superb location. So make sure when you're buying an apartment, of course, you've always got to look at the price tag. I'm not saying not to, but it's not about price now or even payment plan. It's about location. So you want beach, you want water, you want canal, you want downtown, or if, it's closer to a metro, then that also is potentially of interest. But metros don't really figure too much in people's decisions to buy real estate here in Dubai. I'll be very honest. It's not like living in the UK where we depend on public transport heavily. So remember, when you're looking at a new country to invest in, don't look at it with your head and your knowledge from your own country, because it's very, very different here in Dubai to other countries. So that is location. The other thing about buying an apartment is its facilities, okay? So you may find the cheapest bargain apartment on the website and the facilities are absolutely awful. You wouldn't even go in there. You wouldn't see your worst neighbor in there. So, don't buy just because of the cheap price tag. You want nice swimming pool facilities. You want a great gym. Everybody's about working out and getting healthy now. You also want really nice concierge facilities, good parking. You want it to be a well-maintained building. That means with certain developers and communities, they maintain better than others. So of course it's about the developer. Of course it's about the quality of the building. So, looking at apartments, make sure of its location and its facilities. And of course, if you're new to Dubai, you're watching this video from outside of Dubai, you have no clue, everything looks glamorous on photos, then make sure you choose a real estate agent wisely who can give you the honest reviews and feedback as to which buildings are more in demand than others, okay? And that's what it's all about. And yes, you may have to pay 10 to 15% more for an apartment, but in the end, you'll reap the rewards. I can promise you that. So that's number 1. Look at apartments with location and the best facilities. Now, and I'll just carry on to that number 1 as well, is if the apartment is in a community where, there's greater facilities like parks around or golf courses, cycle tracks, that's even more reason why you want to go with that, okay? So that's point number 1. Point number 2 is townhouses and villas. And I keep saying this. I said it in my last review for hot tips in May. And I think I even said it at the beginning of the year for the 6 hottest tips of this year. And I cannot emphasize enough. Dubai has built way too many apartments and way too few townhouses and villas. We don't have enough townhouses and villas to match the demand right now. So if you think about it, and you've probably heard on the news and you've been watching online, Dubai's population is going to be almost 6 million by 2040. Where are those 3 million coming to? Where are they going to live? Okay. And who are those 3 million new population that are coming in? Well, they're not people that are coming in looking for a studio apartment. I can tell you that now. They are families who are moving here, who are settling here, who are restarting their lives here, putting their children into schools or getting married and having children. And they don't want apartments anymore. They want townhouses and villas. They want a home. They want a garden. They want space. Okay. If you're coming for a better life, life. You're not going to go backwards and buy yourself a small apartment when you've come from a large home overseas. So people are looking for space. People are looking for townhouses and villas. And because we don't have enough of those in Dubai, that means that any townhouse and villa, quite frankly, with a payment plan, and this is what I wanted to point out in point 2, it's the payment plans that are attracting the buyers the fastest. So if you can find townhouses or villas on a payment plan of any sort, because it's not as easy to get a mortgage if you're a non-resident. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's not easy. So, and you can't get a mortgage anyway on something that's not finished. So that is why the townhouses and villas on payment plans are highly, highly in demand. And I have a little secret for you. If you wanted townhouses and villas that not only are on a payment plan, but hear me out, they are on a post handover payment plan. That means you don't even have to pay all the price by the time you get the keys. You still have time remaining after you've moved in or after you've got your keys and rented it out to pay post your handover. So if you want more details about that, obviously get in touch with me. My WhatsApp will be in the description below of this video. So those are 2 points. Now, what is the third point? Well, this is my supplement secret tip of all, and that's why you only deserve to get it because you've been watching this far into my video. So thank you so much for your time and effort to listen to what I've got to say here. And that is the area coming around Palm Jebel Ali. This is a hot tip. It should be its own video, but I'm going to add it here as well. So the Palm Jebel Ali by Nakheel is the new Palm of the future. It has not launched yet. We anticipate that the launch is going to happen sometime in the next 6 months. We have no idea when, not even the developer knows, nobody knows, okay? And the Palm, when it develops, will develop, of course, it will be a 3 to 5 year, start. So for anyone that would be buying on launch this year, if it launches this year, it may not be till January, then you're not going to get anything for at least 3 to 5 years handover, okay? Because they've still got to build the community, the roads, etc. onto the island there. So why am I speaking about this area as a hot tip? So actually, that's not the area that you want to be looking at. That's coming and it's going to sell in minutes. And yes, get in touch with me if you want to be in that queue. However, what I want to say is that because of everything that's going to happen because of Palm Jebel Ali, the areas around, and we're talking namely Dubai South, we're talking the Expo area, even up here till Al Fajan, are really starting to boom like never before. I have seen so much activity. So many of my clients are working with me closely to bag up properties there quickly. They're not ready yet, some of them. Some of them are, different price tags, payment plans, but you are basically looking to the future of the direction of this city. Dubai is moving that way. Eventually, one day in 30, 40 years, Dubai and Abu Dhabi will probably almost be fully connected. So as the city moves south towards the direction of Palm Jebel Ali, all of the communities inland, and we're talking about those communities, like I've just mentioned, around the new world's largest and busiest airport, Al Maktoum Airport, are going to only grow in appreciation and demand by the day. So that is my third tip. That area is one to watch and you're going to do very, very well. It is like as if you were sat here and I was talking to you 18 years ago about this random place called Dubai Marina and you're like, yeah, right, Dubai Marina, that's never going to take off. And look at Dubai Marina today. So you don't want to be buying in an area that's already established. If you've got a vision, if you're here for the long run, if you're moving to Dubai and you're going to be settling for 5, 10, 15 years, then this third tip is the area that you want to be investing in, okay? Even if it's an apartment, a small townhouse or villas, I've got them all. Get in touch. So thank you so much for watching my 3 hot tips for August 23. And in the description below, you'll see how to contact me. The fastest way by far is a WhatsApp message. Please, when you WhatsApp me, introduce yourself with your full name and let's get in touch and help you bag your investment here in Dubai for the future. And remember, I know many of you watching this video are not living in Dubai yet. You're non-residents. So buying is, something very new to you. You're not sure what to do, who to go to, who to trust, what to do first. Well, get in touch and I'm here to help. I've lived in Dubai for 11 years, bought my own townhouse this year, and I will very much take you through the steps from A to Z. And no question is the silly question, except the one that you don't ask. Take care. Thank you so much for watching. And please do like my video, subscribe to my channel, and let's meet soon. Take care.